so in this video I'm going to be showing you how to predict the computer every time, or kind of like turn the tides in the battle, because you know the computer just basically, it knows what you're going to do, and it basically decides if you're going to win or it's going to win. So I'm going to be showing you how you can get the advantage, so it actually is you fighting. Now obviously I'm just going to list all of them down like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then obviously you'll use those like as pointers. If you want to use it, you can use it. If you don't, obviously then it's whatever, but I'm just here to show you. Alright, so my number one way of faking out the computer is basically to strike cards and cancel. Now, this way, it actually works like 100% of the time when you're basically like mid-range, not far away, but mid-range. You can strike cards and then sidestep, and then they automatically back up. And that way, you actually get the strike cards off, and then you can get into like those taps, or usually you just land the attack. If you use Key Blast, they probably won't even be able to do anything about it. So that way, this way is a serious one. Like, you're gonna want to use it, and it'll help you get the lower times to clearing the mission and the lower the time seconds elapsed or whatever. One thing I did notice about this is that if you strike cards and the computer doesn't back up, or you strike cards and then try to attack again too fast, you'll hit in the wrong direction. Like, you might have noticed this if you PvP a lot, but if you do it too fast or they don't back up, you'll hit in the wrong direction and you'll just be hitting the air as if they vanished at you. Alright, my second way of doing it is using Key Blast cancels. Now, doing this normally will not work. It won't work. But if you wait till the computer Key Blasts you, they usually do that. If you wait until the computer does that and you Key Blast through that, it kind of delays the time they can attack you instantly, because they know what you're going to do. But if you can delay their time by Key Blasting using the key arts when they Key Blast you, that way you'll be able to slide up. You know how to Key Blast cancel. If you haven't, well, you slide up. As soon as you press the yellow card, you will see the animation as in you moving forward. You can see it on the screen. And then the minute you move forward, you can sidestep. So that's cancelling your Key Blast. But it only works like if the computer is within another animation. That way you slow them down, but you can still come out of it. And they wasted a vanish there, so you can get off attacks. Alright, now for this one here, I'm going to call it special bait. But it's really just use your special move when they Key Blast you, so you kind of like draw them out when they're mid-animation. And while they're mid-animation, you just let your 50 card go, your special move go. Like, you've probably done this in PvP, it's pretty much common sense, but it will just help you get off the card easier to make sure that you actually land it. Because it's kind of difficult to land it mid-combos within these missions, because like, you're going to be low on key and their predictions are just immortal. Like, it's ridiculous. But with Broly, and I've noticed, I think his special move is quite slow, so they're able to still vanish step it. I don't know if they changed that for all characters, but I need to test it out. But I know specifically for Broly that happens. So if you're using Broly, be careful with it, because you'd have to vanish step after. But say if it's someone like, I don't know, Goku, and it's Kamehameha, it should hit straight away. Alright, this one here is pretty much common sense as well, but I'm not going to call it common sense because most people might have not thought about it, but you've probably done it on accident. It's pretty much using your main ability and special skills like effectively. So say if you're worried about, they're going to Key Blast me, am I going to get faked out, am I going to vanish them, like you're panicking, you can actually use your special skill, because you're putting the animation, it kind of freezes the screen for a second. Then you can actually think about, you get that extra second to think, are they going to Key Blast me? Is it just a fake out? Is it a strike out? It's like, you get the exclamation mark, so you know what's going to happen. With the special skill, that's the green card, you kind of focus more on yourself. But if it's the main ability, you can see exactly what's happening. But use both effectively. Like, characters like, well, I think it's only Broly and Charlotte, these transformation characters, they have two, so you get two opportunities for the main ability. And for the special skills, depending on who you use, if you use someone like Deborah or something, or Captain Ginyu, Janemba, you know, the characters that have loads of green cards, Android 17, then you'll be able to kind of like freeze it. I don't recommend Android 17 or Janemba though. Alright, so with this last one's pretty much random, but it's the hardest to predict. But at the same time, if you can predict it, like, it's gonna help you out so much. But there's pretty much nothing else you can do in this situation. So like, say the situation you vanish stepped, you fell for their attack, or they Key Blast you fell for it. You have no other options. So what are you gonna do? Attack, right? But the only difference with this is you pretty much just have to wait, like just wait it out. Because if you wait it out just the right enough, you can get the right RNG. Just to hope the gods help you, and you get the animation where, as at the minute you tap, is the minute they either move back or they also strike out to you. As in, you'll get the time those taps, or they will move back and you'll go to them. Like you saw the clips before. Like I kind of messed up. I messed up so many times. I messed up so many times. But if you can get the right timing with this one, even though it's not really, it's really luck based this one, but just knowing that you should wait longer than you should instead of just attacking and accepting your judgment. That's pretty much it though. Hope you enjoyed all of the help. Like, these are the things that I've just gathered. Hopefully you found it useful.